Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I am so extremely excited about because I am doing how to organize your laptop, aka your life if you're like me, because all my time is spent on my laptop. So if you're interested in how I organize and what programs I have on here, just keep on watching. So this is my desktop. As you can see, I like to keep it nice and clean, and if you're wondering where all my stuff is, I will show you later. But first, we are going to go down into the dock. First off, I have the Finder, and then after that I have Calendar. Everyone knows what the calendar is. And then for my browser, recently I got this browser called Opera. When I heard about this browser, I got so freaking excited, I contacted the company. So I will say right now that this video was sponsored, but it's because I am so freaking obsessed with this browser. Anyways, you can completely customize it. You can drag and drop your bookmarks. And what I really love about it, let me go into YouTube and find a video. Just go to this one. So you can see that little thing that popped up at the top. When you click it, it opens up its own little miniature video that you can drag and drop anywhere on your freaking screen, and it's amazing. You don't know how many times I have minimized a screen so small and then tried to put it at the bottom of my screen when I'm trying to work on other things, because I like to watch YouTube while I'm working on other stuff like at home or at work, just so I can have something on in the background. And now I don't have to do that anymore, because all you have to do is push the little button and it pops out a little miniature video for you. And it's great. So I like to use it when I'm editing videos and like cutting things down, because that's kind of boring. So I like to have something on in the background while I'm doing that. Because I'm always trying to learn things about Premiere and stuff, I'm always looking up tutorials, and it's kind of hard when I have to switch from screen to screen. So what I really like to do, open up tutorials, and then automatically it just pops up right there. Minimize the window, it stays right on the screen. As you're watching the tutorial for like Premiere or something, for example, you can put it on your Premiere screen anywhere you want, and then copy what they're doing so you can learn right along with them, so you don't have to keep switching from screen to screen. It speeds up the process so much. Also, I forgot to mention that it also has ad block if you like to use that, so it just makes the whole experience really fast. I just like how everything's laid out, and I don't know what I was doing without this browser before. You can also make folders with certain things, like I had Amazon and eBay separately, but if you want to keep everything nice and neat, then you can just make a folder. So that's it for Opera browser. And then going back down to the dock, I have notes. And in my notes thing, I just like to keep everything as nice and organized as possible. And I really like this because I have it on my computer and it also transfers straight to my phone. And I don't have to worry about formatting everything differently. It's just all there. I really like the new update for the Notes app. But yeah, here I have my computer folder, and I just put computer things. And then here I have internet stuff. So I have stuff for my blog, and then I also have stuff for my channel, like video links. Whenever I upload a video, I use the smaller link and I paste it into here, so if I ever need to link it to somebody or put it in the description of something, I can just quickly go to my notes folder and it's right there. And then here I have recipes, so these are just things I want to make, health advice, things like that. And then breakfast recipes, and well, I'm gonna put these, but I haven't done them yet. And then after that I have to do, so I'll just put like gift ideas for people, my shopping list, movies and TV shows that I want to watch, and just other notes to do for later. And then for work, I just have phone numbers that I need, and then I put financial stuff there, but I'm not going to show that. And then what I really like about notes is that you can draw on it. You can't do it on the computer, but you can do it from your phone, so I really like that. And then after that we have iMessage or Messages. And that's kind of self-explanatory. It's like iMessage but on the computer. Then after that we have Premiere, and Premiere is what I use to edit all of my videos. And I promise, I will do a video on how I edit my videos, because that's probably the #1 requested video at the moment. So I will get to that eventually. And then after that we have Photoshop, which I use to basically just Photoshop images if I need to. I don't use it that much, but it's nice to have. Hello. And then Illustrator. Illustrator is what I use to make stuff. I really like to use it for graphic design, and also I use it to make my headers and my channel art and also my thumbnails. So I really just mostly use it for YouTube on my personal computer. And then we have Spotify. If you want to follow me on Spotify, my username is just Jasmine Rossol. And then of course you have your songs. I just put all the ones that I really like on there. And then let's see, I don't know, I just have a bunch of playlists that I like to listen to. Like New Collection is stuff that I have had for years and years and like to go back and listen to. Just basic Spotify stuff. And then here is where I keep all of my folders, or one of the places. So when you click that, you can open it up in a Finder window, and I have Adobe stuff, which is just like basic, boring Adobe stuff that needs to be on my desktop. And then Current is just stuff that I'm currently working on that doesn't have to do with YouTube or freelance, it's just other side projects. The ones marked in gray are ones that I'm not currently working on, they're just for reference for something. Like for hair, I'm going to show this to my hairdresser. Projects or things I'm just going to be working on. And then the ones marked in green are the ones that I'm currently working on, so that I know that those are in progress. I'll usually go down to the menu and just click on the YouTube thing. I'll show how to change a folder into an icon later on in the video if you're interested in that. But yeah, I just have my main folder, which is like my main channel videos. The ones marked in gray are the ones that I haven't worked on yet, and the ones marked in red are the ones that need to be archived into an external hard drive. Here I have video templates, and then here I have thumbnail templates. So just different templates for different types of videos so everything stays consistent. Down here I just have all of the thumbnails that I've already made for videos that are already done. Like January favorites, journal, travel, blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff. So this is just the actual image that I use. And then down here is the corresponding video for the thumbnails, if that makes sense. May 6th, for example, I will go to that corresponding number up in the thumbnail section, and I will have the thumbnail for that video. So everything stays organized and I know where everything is. And then for vlog, it's basically the same exact thing that I do in my main channel folder. So yeah, I just organize it by the video, and then I correspond the thumbnail title to the video title. And that's it for that. And then downloads, I like to keep that very clean. I'll empty that out probably like once a week. And then here I use AirDrop, so if I need to put like a picture from my computer onto my iPhone or give it to somebody else, you can easily just do that. And then my trash, I also empty. I try to do it at least once a week. So going up to here, I just have all that stuff, basic to everybody's iMac pretty much, or laptop. And then here I have Google Photos. I don't really use this too much. I mostly use it on my phone. And then here we have Adobe stuff, so this is where I would sign in to give permission or download updates for my current programs. And then here's Dropbox, where I keep most of my stuff and just the basic other things that come with the computer. So I'll just get into Dropbox right now. So this is the place where I put all the stuff that I want to access if I work from my iMac instead of my laptop. So here I just have computer stuff like fonts and icons, and these are the application icons. This is what I was talking about before. So these things right here, I basically saved the original icon that it came with and put this in place of it. I don't remember where I got these, but you can just search it on the internet and you can find it. So I have these all saved here, so you can see After Effects with the original icon. So to give you a quick little demo, I'll make a little folder, and then how you transfer this icon to there is you get info for this, you just drag it and then drop it, and it should work. And now it looks like its own little After Effects icon, and it's a lot cuter than the original one. But yeah, I'm just gonna delete that right now, and that's pretty much it for that. So yeah, there's icon, patches, screensavers. So whenever I'm on WeHeartIt or Tumblr, I'll find things for different occasions that I'd like to appear in my screensaver, and then I'll just put them in the corresponding folder. So how you do that, if you don't know how, I'm pretty sure everybody knows how to do this, but you go to System Preferences. So once you have System Preferences, you click on Desktop and Screensaver, and then you just go to the Screensaver section and then choose Folder. And then from here, I go to Dropbox, and then go to Computer, Screensavers, and then Screensaver Folder, and then click Choose. And then all of those photos are imported into the little screensaver section. So you can change how many minutes until the screensaver starts, but I'm just gonna go to my hot corner, and there are the pictures. So after that I have wallpapers, and this is just where I keep all the wallpapers for my laptop and my computer so I can always get to them. Dropbox is where I keep the apps. They automatically go to there, and then my shared folders with other people. Projects is where I just put projects that I want to access also on my iMac. And where I just store other things so that I don't have to keep them directly in my computer. I could just keep everything clean. For portfolio, I have the place for my invoice, and then I have a little section for my resume. And then for Poshmark, it's just Poshmark stuff, like little mailers I like to include when people buy something from me. And then videos, this is where I keep a lot of my video stuff so that if I'm editing on my iMac, I can also get it from my computer or whatever. So I have stuff like bars, just for reference, LUTs, which are kind of like the filters. Music, this is where I keep all of my music and store it there. Overlays, just random stuff I downloaded from different sites for free mostly. Plugins, this is only for After Effects, and I don't use it that much because I don't use After Effects all that often. Scripts for After Effects, kind of boring. Sound effects, just a bunch of other sound effects. And then YouTube. This is where I keep my channel graphics, so like my profile picture, pictures for the little cards that I put on the side of my screen. This is where I also keep my headers for my main channel and my vlog channel. And then what else do we have? This is where I also keep my watermarks, so the little icon that you see at the bottom of the screen, this is where I keep them. Whoa, that's an old one. And then video assets, this is just where I keep my stuff for my intro and my outro. Let's see, thumbnails, stuff like that. And then YouTube videos. This is where I keep my videos that are in progress. So when you click on my main folder, you'll see that I'm working on room tour. So that's coming along. So yeah, when you go to that, you can see it's green, which means I'm working on it. And then I have everything kind of set up like I do in the other folder. So I have my footage where I keep my intro and my voiceover for this one. Then the actual footage of my room. I'll give you a little sneak peek to my room tour. But yeah, there's that. And then for the main, that's where I keep just the file that I'm actually working on. And then those folders up there are just autosave stuff that Premiere automatically does, just in case you accidentally shut down your computer and you forgot to save. And then after I'm done editing, I'll make a thumbnail folder and it'll go there up at the top with footage. And then if I have to put extra graphics in there, I'll make a support folder that goes at the bottom. And that's just where I keep all my graphics. Same exact thing for the vlog folder. Same format and everything. And then WordPress is for my blog. I just have free downloads that I give people, logo, headers, stuff like that. And then the template, apparently I don't have the template in here. That's not good. So at the top left, I have a hot corner. So in this first page, I have all the apps that came with the computer. And then when you switch over to the second page, this is where I have all the stuff that I've downloaded. So this is my Adobe folder. I just have all my Adobe programs. There's Illustrator, Photoshop, InDesign, Premiere, After Effects, and then these ones I don't really use much except for Adobe Acrobat. And then here's just other stuff from Adobe that I don't use. My Gopro folder that I don't really use because I just plug in my SD card to get the photos and videos. And then here I have a Google folder. And then here's just Microsoft stuff that I don't use. And then this is other stuff that came with the computer that I don't use. This is also very interesting. And then this plays videos, but I don't use it because Leo mostly uses it. This is Google Photos. Like I said, I mostly use it on my iPhone, so it's kind of useless on my laptop. And then Dropbox, I don't really use it because I use the drop-down icon that I just showed you before. My Spotify, like I said, if you want to follow me on Spotify, my name is just Jasmine Rossol. And then Day One. Day One is kind of like a journal app. I have this on my phone, but I sometimes use it on my computer. I just think it looks really clean. And yeah, you just basically log stuff. This is when I was sick working from home. You can add tags, pictures, all that. It's really cool. You have to pay for it, I think, but it works really well, and I think it's the #1 journal app. And then I have Photodesk, which I don't use all that much, but it's basically like Instagram app for your computer. And then you can see the feed, like people you follow, if it would load, popular page, different tags that you can search for, places, your profile. Wow, why is nothing loading? uTorrent, I don't use it, Leo does. And Opera, I already showed that earlier on in the video, and that's pretty much it. So for the settings that I use, these are the settings I use for my trackpad. What I really like to do is go to point and click, and then I change the tracking speed from this because it's just really slow. This is the standard, and I like to put it all the way. It freaks people out whenever they use my computer, but I like it because it's so much faster and I can get from corner to corner of the screen a lot faster. And that is pretty much all I have to say about my computer. So that's it for this week's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you're like me, you spend 24/7 on your laptop, and I'm not even trying to spend all my time on my laptop, just my job as a graphic designer. I'm on the computer all the time and doing YouTube on the side. I'm constantly editing and watching videos on YouTube. So keeping this guy clean and organized is a priority of mine. The rest of my life is not the same way. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. This was requested by, I think, 5 or 6 people over the last few months. I've gotten this organization thing down to a T, so I hope that me and my little friend here, has helped you. Anyways, if you're subscribed and you've liked and all that kind of stuff, thank you so much. It means a lot to me, for real, and I will see you next week for my next video. Bye! So that's it for this week's video.